Hello guys, welcome to Data Science Simplified. As you all know that we were working on a project that is nothing but Swiggy delivery time prediction. And we are done with this much cleaning. Here you can see this much cleaning we have already done with. So before going ahead, I want to tell you in brief like what steps that we have included over here and executed. So first of all, I rename the column to lowercase, then drop the column ID and drop all the rows where the rider age was below 18 and the rating was given 6, and replace all the nan values with the actual nan values and rename the column to avoid any inconsistencies. So why I did all this, please watch out our previous tutorial where I have easily explained why all these steps are included over here. Okay, so please check out our previous video. So I created the column that is city name, and after that I change the data type for these two column to float. Okay, and on the top of these two column here you can see restaurant latitude, restaurant longitude. I want the values inside those column in positive, so that's why I call this two method absolute on this two particular column. And after that here you can see for this weather condition, this string condition is getting replaced by this empty string. Why I did so, because the values that we want are associated with this conditions that is redundant, so that's why I replaced this. And after that on the top of this columns I applied the strip function because I don't want leading and trailing spaces, and I want the values inside these two columns, inside these columns weather condition in lowercase. And after that I applied the same step. Here you can see for all these five columns, because they are exactly same issues, they are having the same issues, so that's why I applied two functions. I call the two method on the top of this all these columns. The first one is strip because I don't want any leading and trailing spaces, and the second one is lower because I want all the values inside those columns in lowercase to avoid any inconsistencies. So what do I mean by any inconsistencies is that, suppose inside any column if some values will be in capital later and some values in small, even though both are same, but they will be treated different by machine. So that's why I don't want any inconsistencies. I want all the values in lowercase. So here you can see only two methods are applied on all these columns. First one is a strip because I don't want any leading and trailing spaces, and the lowercase. The second one is lowercase. So if you feel like you are not getting it, so please watch out our previous tutorial where I have already make it clear that why all these steps are included over there. Okay, so yeah guys, if I talk about the columns that I haven't applied the cleaning, that is nothing but this vehicle condition, multiple deliveries, and the time taken in minute. So I left with all these three columns that I have mentioned. And what will I do? I will go through all these columns a step by step and perform all the cleaning operations that is required over here. Okay, so here you can see vehicle condition. So first of all I will take this vehicle condition. So guys, I want to write all these code by in front of you, so it will take time, so please have patience. So yeah, I want to access this column vehicle conditions. So I have written this, and you can see over here, this columns values we are getting over here. So what I want is that I want to see what all unique values are there in this column. So here you can see these are more like categorical. Here 1, 2, 3. So what I am gonna see over here, all the unique values. So what I will write over here, dot unique function, and I will execute it once more. So what I have seen over here, all the values that are present over here is already cleaned, and there is no any cleaning operation that is required over here. So yeah, I hope you got it, and the same thing that I am gonna apply over here. So again I will move to the next column that I have left with. So I will do the same thing, df, and after that I want to, sorry, what is happening, okay, and after that I will try to access this column. So here you can see this is the column that I want to get the information. So I will execute this. So here you can see this, all the values are there inside this multiple deliveries. So what I will do, I will just try to get the unique values. Here you can see, so here you can see that I'm getting all these values 0, 1, 3, nan, 2. So here you can see all these values are object type, and here you can see it is more like categorical. So what I will do, I will convert these values to float. Okay, as type float. So here you can see, and you may have a question like why I did why I converted it into float, why not in integer. So guys, I have already told you multiple times that here there was some nan values, so I cannot convert it into integer to, I cannot convert it into integer, so that's why I've converted it into float. Okay, and on the top of it what I will do, and here you can see guys, all the values are getting converted into float, and the values that were a string was actually getting converted into the nan values, the actual nan values, because we have called this float. Here you can see, if I will comment this out, then you can see it easily. So here you can see this is the string, this is the string nan, this is not the actual nan values. So when I applied this float, when I converted this object to float, then here you can see this nan string is actually getting converted into actual nan values. So here you can see, and all the values will get converted into float. So I hope you got it. So so here you can see guys, this is the cleaning function that we have written, and what I did, I included all those steps here what I have shown you. Here you can see, so what I did over here, I written the column name that we want to modify, and for this I use the assign function, and for assign I use the lambda function, and the lambda function, what will it do, it will pass the current state of the data frame, and then we access this column, and we converted this into float. Here you can see the all the steps that I have shown you before, I have executed inside this, I have included this a step inside this cleaning function, and here you can see here you can see, if you will see this. So guys, if you want to see whatever the steps that we applied inside this function, inside this cleaning operation, is it reflecting on this or not? So what I will do over here is that I will just access this column and will try to see is it in float or not. So here you can see that this column multiple deliveries is in float. So whatever the steps that we have applied over here, is that a step is reflecting inside my result. Okay, so I hope you got it. So yes guys, I am left with this target column. So I will do the same thing for this target column and we'll check if is there anything that is required to modify for this particular column. So yeah, I will try to access this column and here you can see this is the column that we want to analyze. So I will just copy it and paste it over here and try to execute it and we will get the result over here. Okay, it is saying that time taken minute. So yeah, I will rerun this. I hope that it will get corrected. So what is happening guys, here you can see that this mean is inside this parenthesis, so it is not taking at, so we cannot access it with the help of this dot operator. So what will I do, I will just put it inside the square bracket. Here you can see what I'm doing over here, and after doing this I feel it will work. So yeah, I think that it's working. So here you can see the value is 24, but there is a value associated with the parenthesis, that is nothing but mean. So this value is a kind of redundant. We don't want this mean inside this parenthesis, we don't want the parenthesis as well. So I will remove this and you already know that what steps that I will write over here. Dot str dot replace, and after this what I will do, I will just copy this and replace this min with the empty values. Okay, and so yeah guys, you can see over here those mean values will get disappeared just because of writing all those steps. So I hope you got it. And after that what will I do, here you can see that data type is object. So what will I do, I will convert this to integer. Okay, so as type, sorry what I have done, dot as type. My keyboard is not working guys, so that's why it is happening. I will just make sure it is working. Okay, so as type float. So I will execute it and here you can see that my values inside this particular column that were object, now it is getting converted into float. So I hope you got it. The same thing that I have written over here will include inside this cleaning function that we have written over here. Okay, so here guys, you can see that I written the same column name time taken because I want to modify it, and I use the lambda function. I have already talked it. so many times about this function, and then we take the current state of the data frame and we access this column and replace the min a string and converted the values inside these columns into integer. So I hope you got it. And basically this is what we do in cleaning. And if you really like this video, please do subscribe, like, and share it. Okay, bye.